Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on, you guys? This is Joseph Conlon coming to you with your NXT Takeover Portland predictions video on Friday, February 14th, 2020. Yes, today is Valentine's Day. I don't care about Valentine's Day. I don't celebrate Valentine's Day, so it's not my worry today, so I'm completely gonna disregard it. But what is my worry is this Sunday on the WWE Network, NXT Takeover Portland. It should be a hell of a show. And I think this card is so stacked. Yes, it's only February, but this could be an early candidate for Show of the Year. I've been saying it for weeks now. If you haven't followed me on Twitter, I've been saying on Twitter that NXT TakeOver Portland could possibly be an early candidate for the best show of the year. Look at the card. You got Adam Cole versus Tommaso Ciampa. They're going to tell a great story. Johnny Gargano and Finn Balor. That's going to be a 5-star classic. You got Keith Lee and Dominic Dijakovic. We know what they can do against each other. And then you got the Undisputed Era versus the Broserweights, which I think is going to be awesome. So much great stuff happening this Sunday at NXT TakeOver Portland. Can't wait until Sunday night, man. I can't wait. It's going to be a hell of a show, like I said. But before we start diving into NXT TakeOver Portland, if you guys haven't already, check out my AEW Dynamite review as I talk about Jeff Cobb making his AEW debut, giving Jon Moxley a tour of the islands. And then last night, I did my NXT review right here on the Big Fight Field channel. If you guys haven't checked out my NXT review, go check that out. Adam Cole defeats Kushida in the main event before Tommaso Ciampa at TakeOver Portland. Those two videos, go check them out. I'd really appreciate it. Let's talk about NXT TakeOver Portland this weekend. And the first match I want to talk about is for the NXT Tag Team Championships. We got the Broserweights, Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne, who have been amazing together. They fit very well together. Versus the Undisputed Era, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. Now, we know this match is going to be awesome. These guys are going to tear the roof off. I predict that they go out first. That'll be the first match of the evening. They're going to set the bar, and they're going to set the bar pretty damn high for this TakeOver show. As for my winners goes, I'm going with the Broserweights to win the tag team titles. I feel like they've been built up so well in the Dusty Classic with their matches against Andrews and Webster, Imperium, and Grizzled Young Veterans. All of those matches were incredible. They were awesome, and they are one of the best things on NXT right now. So you have to capitalize and give them the tag team titles. I think that's what should happen, and that's what I think it will happen. Plus, if the Undisputed Era defeat the Broserweights, it would kill all their momentum. And who's honestly going to face the Undisputed Era next? I don't know. But I'm going with the Broserweights to become the new NXT Tag Team Championships. And this will be a great tag team match. For the NXT North American Championship, we got Dominic Dijakovic versus Keith Lee. I forgot to mention on my NXT review the segment where Mark Henry was putting over this match, calling Dijakovic and Keith Lee giants. They both are 340 pounds, or Keith Lee's for 340 pounds. I'm not sure we said what Dijakovic was. We said they both move like cruiserweights, and they are the definition of what giants in pro wrestling should be. He really put over this match with Keith Lee and Dijakovic, and it makes you want to see the match just a little bit more. We already want to see the match. We already know these guys are going to kill it in Portland. They're gonna wow the crowd. They are going to wow Portland. We know that we're gonna get a great match from Johnny Gargano and Finn Balor. We know we're gonna get a great match from Adam Cole and Tommaso Ciampa. But this match is going to wow Portland, and it's going to be unbelievable. The chemistry that these two guys have together is off the charts, so you know that they're going to bring their A game in Portland for this weekend, and I believe this is Dominic Dijakovic's first singles match on a takeover. And I think it's Keith Lee's first singles match on it. Yeah, these are both their first singles match on a takeover for the North American Championship. So you 100% know they're going to bring their A game in this match for the North American Championship. Who is going to win? I'm going with Keith Lee. He just won the North American Championship from Roderick Strong. It would not be a good decision to take the title off of him this early, even though I did think that Dijakovic was the guy to take the title from Keith Lee, but now it's not looking that way. Now, I think it should be Cameron Grimes. Man, I said it on my NXT review. I talked really high on Cameron Grimes, and if you guys haven't seen that, go check out the NXT review. But yeah, I could definitely see Cameron Grimes and Keith Lee going at it for the North American title, and Keith Lee retaining against Dominic Dijakovic. We have Dakota Kai versus Tegan Nox in a street fight. This should be very interesting. We got Dakota Kai and Tegan Nox, former friends. Kai turned on Nox at Takeover War Games, and then they had a match on NXT TV, which Tegan Nox won, and I was not a big fan of that match at all. It got like 8 minutes. Candice LeRae came in for help, and it was a very sloppy finish, and I really wasn't a fan of that match. And I'm hoping this will make up for it. Now, this was pretty hard to predict, actually, because if we look at the NXT Women's Championship, it looks like that's going to be that title will be defended at WrestleMania, not NXT Takeover Tampa. So we need a women's match for that weekend on the Takeover. And usually a street fight would be the end of a rivalry, but in this case, I don't see it being the end of a rivalry. I'm going with Dakota Kai to win the street fight, and these two ladies are going to have another match WrestleMania weekend, and that will be the end of the feud. That'll be the end of the feud between Dakota Kai and Tegan Nox, and that'll be when they move on from each other. I think, I hope these ladies go all out, and I'm interested. I'm interested to see what Dakota Kai and Tegan Nox can do under street fight rules. So that'll be very interesting. And I'm going with Dakota Kai to pick up the victory. Johnny Gargano versus Finn Balor. This match was supposed to happen at War Games, but Johnny Gargano was injured, and I almost feel like it was for the better that Johnny Gargano got injured, and we saved this match for Portland. Because what were they honestly going to do? I have no idea. Now they have each other. Johnny says he needs this win so he can prove himself that he's the leader of NXT that he think he is, and defeat Finn Balor. And Johnny also said that he doesn't want the Finn Balor that lost to Bobby Lashley 10 times on Monday Night Raw. I don't think we're going to get that Finn Balor. I think we're going to get the very aggressive Finn Balor. The Finn Balor we have seen against the likes of Matt Riddle, Adam Cole, Ilya Dragunov, just to name a few. And I don't know what it is with me, but every time there's a takeover, I feel like the match of the night is going to involve Finn Balor. I thought the match of the night at War Games was going to be Finn Balor and Matt Riddle. I thought the match of the night at Worlds Collide. Well, I wasn't saying the match of the night at Worlds Collide was going to be Balor and Dragunov, but it was one of the matches I was most interested in, just to see what those two could do against each other. But this will probably be the match of the night, no doubt. This if it wasn't for Adam Cole and Tommaso Ciampa, I feel like this match could headline a takeover easily. Just the names alone could headline. They could probably headline a Big Four pay-per-view in the WWE. They could headline a SummerSlam or even a WrestleMania. That's how good these guys are. Who is going to win, man? Who is going to win? I'm going with Finn Balor. Although Johnny Gargano has said that he needs this win, Finn Balor needs it more. Just to, I guess, solidify himself as a heel in NXT. And just to have the momentum go up for Finn Balor. That's what I see happening. I think these guys are going to blow the roof off in Portland. And at the end of it, Finn Balor is getting the victory. That's my prediction. I'm going with Finn Balor, and I'm also predicting Gargano and Finn Balor to be my match of the night. NXT Women's Championship on the line. We have the EST, Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley. Now, this match is pretty predictable. Let me just get this out of the way right now. I'm going with Rhea Ripley to defeat Bianca Belair and retain the NXT Women's Championship. This match has been very predictable ever since it was announced. But ever since Rhea Ripley came out on Monday Night Raw and challenged Charlotte Flair to a match at WrestleMania, and then they have Charlotte come on NXT for a ratings. It's very clear that they are setting up Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania. And to be honest with you, WWE is already 2 weeks in. They are forcing this match down our throats. They are talking about it, and they're forcing the idea of it down our throats to the fact that we're sick of it. We're going to be sick of it by WrestleMania. And honestly, Bianca is one of the best women's wrestlers in the entire WWE. She had the MVP performance in the Women's Royal Rumble match. Why not do a screwy finish and make it a triple threat? I wouldn't mind seeing that. A triple threat with Charlotte, Bianca, and Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania. I don't want to see Bianca Belair in the pointless Women's Battle Royal. That's awful. That match means nothing, and Bianca Belair is better than that. But I'm going with Rhea Ripley to retain. I hope I'm wrong. I hope we get the. I hate DQs, but in this situation, I would not mind a disqualification at all. But I'm going with Rhea Ripley. The main event of NXT Takeover Portland: Tommaso Ciampa versus the NXT champion Adam Cole. Baby. Tommaso Ciampa is coming back for Goldie. He wants Goldie. The championship he never lost. He had to relinquish it because of neck surgery. They have been building this match up ever since the October 2nd episode of NXT. Now we're here. Is Tommaso Ciampa going to get Goldie back on this evening? I'm saying no. I don't think this is the place where Ciampa wins Goldie back. I do think that Ciampa is going to beat Adam Cole, but I don't think it's going to be at TakeOver Portland. I think it's going to be at TakeOver Tampa, WrestleMania weekend. That would be the better place, and that would be the better feel-good moment for it. Trust me, it would be, if he wins the championship on Sunday, I'm going to be happy for the guy. He deserves it. He never lost the title, and, he worked his ass off for this match against Adam Cole. But I just don't think this is the right time for Ciampa to get Goldie back. I think Adam Cole is still going to hang on to the NXT Championship. And I think that the Undisputed Era are going to come out, and they're going to cause shenanigans and help Adam Cole defeat Ciampa. I think there'll be like a ref bump where the ref accidentally gets hit, and then the Undisputed Era come out, and they help Adam Cole defeat Ciampa. And then WrestleMania weekend, we get a rematch between Ciampa and Adam Cole, and that is when Ciampa will become the NXT champion and get Goldie back. I'm going with Adam Cole to defeat Tommaso Ciampa at TakeOver Portland and retain the NXT championship. That is my NXT TakeOver Portland predictions for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, subscribe right here on the Big Fight Field channel for some great content, man. We got some great reviews on the Big Fight Field. We're going to cover NXT TakeOver Portland this weekend, Sunday night after the show. And I'm considering it, I might do a special news and rumors video tomorrow. There's just a lot of rumors surrounding WrestleMania, and I don't want to ignore it. There's a lot going on with John Cena and what he's gonna do and what Roman Reigns wants. So I might do a review tomorrow right here on the channel. Like this video with a super kick. Comment down below, what are your predictions for NXT TakeOver Portland? I would love to know your predictions. Please, guys, I love collaborating with you, so let me know your predictions in the comments below. Share this video on Twitter with your friends. Follow me on Twitter at Joseph Collins. Jeez, I was about to say at Eddie Mullins. Follow Eddie on Twitter at Eddie Mullins. And I will possibly see you guys right back on the Big Fight Fuel channel tomorrow for your news and rumors. That's going to do it. Have a good day, guys.